Good afternoon, everybody. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the definition of the compressor, and before that, we have seen the priming process and application of the centrifugal pump. या आधीच्या लेक्चर मध्ये आपण सेंट्रिफ्युगल पंपची प्राइमिंग ऑपरेशन म्हणजे प्राइमिंग नेमकं काय असतं हे पाहिलेलं आहे आणि त्यानंतर आपण कॉम्प्रेसरला सुरुवात केली होती आणि कॉम्प्रेसरचं डेफिनेशन जे आहे ते डेफिनेशन आपण पाहिलेले आहे. एम आय करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
In the definition of the compressor, we have seen that by using the energy supplied, a device is performing the work, and due to that work, there is a increment in the pressure of the fluid. आपण जी एनर्जी सप्लाय करतो ती युटिलाइज होते, त्या युटिलाइज झालेल्या एनर्जीनं वर्क कॅरीड आउट होतं आणि वर्क कॅरी झाल्यानंतर त्या वर्कमुळं जे आपलं डिव्हाइस आहे ते डिव्हाइस हे फ्लुइडचं प्रेशर इन्क्रीज करतं, त्याला आपण कॉम्प्रेसर असं म्हणतो. किंवा ती एक मशीन असते विच कॉम्प्रेसेस द एअर, ती एअरला कॉम्प्रेस करते, एअरला प्रेशराइज करते, and that pressurization or that pressure is above atmospheric pressure. Okay, that pressure is above atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure पेक्षा त्याचं जे प्रेशर आहे ते प्रेशर थोडंसं जास्त असतं. Means whatever gas or air we are getting by this compressor, it is highly pressurized air or highly pressurized gas. I think this part we have discussed in the previous lecture.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And today we are going to start with classification of the compressor. And you can see that this classification of the compressor is quite similar to the classification of the pump. Here also there are two subtypes of the compressor. One is the positive displacement type and another is non-positive displacement type. This positive displacement type of the compressor are further classified in reciprocating type of compressor and rotary type of the compressor. And this reciprocating type of compressor are further subdivided into single stage and multi-stage, while rotary type of the compressors are subdivided into screw type, then vane type or vane blower type compressor and root blower type compressor. And in non-positive displacement type of the compressor, there are centrifugal compressor and axial flow type compressor, which are considered as a non-positive displacement type of the compressor. Means if you will see towards all these dividation of the compressor, classification of the compressor, is it quite similar like the pump classification?
Yes.
Yes. Because in pump also there was a reciprocating pump, single acting, double acting, okay, single stage, double stage or multi-stage, and we have seen single acting reciprocating pump and double acting reciprocating pump also. So similarly here also the reciprocating type of the compressor are the first type of the compressor which we are going to study. And I request you that without wasting much of time, you will have to enlist all this classification immediately in your notebook. हे जे क्लासिफिकेशन आहे हे पंपच्या क्लासिफिकेशन प्रमाणेच आहे, तर माझी तुम्हाला विनंती आहे की इमिजिएटली हे जे क्लासिफिकेशन आहे हे आपण आपल्या नोटबुक मध्ये लिहून घ्यावं फास्ट. After knowing this classification, according to the pressure provided by the compressor, compressors are subdivided into high pressure compressor, medium pressure compressor, and low pressure compressor. Now friends, you know that compressor means highly pressurized air we are getting for our various application. आणि तुम्हाला माहित असेल की बऱ्याच वेळा आपल्या घरी टीव्ही रिपेरीसाठी, कम्प्युटरच्या सीपीयू रिपेरीसाठी, रेडिओ, टेप असे जे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट आहेत त्याच्या रिपेरिंगसाठी मेकॅनिक आपल्या घरी येतात. अँड वेन दे आर ओपनिंग दॅट पर्टिक्युलर मशीन उघडल्यानंतर आतलं जे सर्किट असतं ते सर्किटची जे बोर्ड असते ते बोर्ड ते बाहेर काढतात आणि तुम्ही पाहता की तिथं खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये थोडीशी धूळ जमा झालेली असते. बट टू रिमूव्ह दॅट डस्ट वी नीड टू यूज द compressor which is called as a blower also. But can you use high pressurized blower or high pressurized compressor over there to remove the dust?
No, sir.
No. If you will use high pressure air compressor over there, then instead of cleaning will happen, but simultaneously that particular circuit may get disturbed or that circuit may be get destroyed too. तिथं आपल्याला लो प्रेशर पाहिजे, and you can see that. So those people are simply cleaning that particular board with the hand pump or hand blower. एक छोटासा ब्लोअर असतो, त्या ब्लोअरच्या साह्यानं ते काय करतात, तिथली जी डस्ट असते ती उडवून टाकतात. It means as per your requirement you need to choose the type of the compressor. तुमची जी गरज आहे त्या गरजेनुसारच तुम्हाला ती कॉम्प्रेस्ड एअर जी आहे ती कॉम्प्रेस्ड एअर त्या ठिकाणी घ्यायची आहे, वापरायची आहे. माय व्हॉइस इज क्लिअर?
हो सर.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If it is not clear to somebody else, you just please check once again your internet connectivity or go outside to the class and once again come back. So these compressors are classified into high pressurized compressor, middle type of pressurized compressor, and low pressure compressor also. Now friends, we are going to see first of all the positive displacement compressors, and here the mechanism or principle of working of positive displacement compressor is quite similar to the reciprocating type of compressor. हे जे पॉझिटिव्ह डिस्प्लेसमेंट टाइपचे कॉम्प्रेसर आहेत त्याचं जे वर्किंग आहे ते वर्किंग हे सिंगल ऍक्टिंग रेसिप्रोकेटिंग और डबल ऍक्टिंग रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंपचं जसं वर्किंग आहे तशाच पद्धतीने वर्किंग आहे. बट द ओनली डिफरन्स इज here we are going to displace volume of air positively, not liquid. In pump we were displacing the liquid, but in this compressor we are going to displace the amount of air or volume of air. हवा जी आहे त्या हवेचं पंपिंग करून ती हाय प्रेशराइज्ड करून ती स्टोअर करण्यासाठी किंवा त्याचं युटिलायझेशन करण्यासाठी आपण कॉम्प्रेसर वापरत असतो. सो व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स बिटवीन पंप अँड द कॉम्प्रेसर?
Pump is used for liquid.
Yes.
In case of liquid, we use pump, and in case of air, we can use compressors.
Yes.
For displacement of air.
Air. Absolutely.
Volume
correct.
of air.
Yes. For the displacement of the volume of air, amount of air, charge of air, we are using the compressors. And this displacement of the air we are doing by using the mechanical component like a piston, lobe or rotor. Piston, everybody knows piston and cylinder arrangement we have seen in the pump. Lobe is one of the arrangement which we are going to see. And rotor is नथिंग बट अ रोटेटिंग कॉम्पोनंट, एक फिरणारा कॉम्पोनंट असतो, त्या कॉम्पोनंटचा यूज करून सुद्धा वी कॅन कॉम्प्रेस द एअर. नाउ I request you to write down about the positive displacement compressors, this definition in your notebook. Positive displacement compressors. Positive displacement compressors. These compressors are principally similar to the reciprocating compressors, where the volume of air is positively displaced by piston oblique lobe oblique rotor. These are the positive displacement compressor. Somebody else please read it loudly. What are the positive displacement compressors? Who will read?
So me.
Yes, go ahead.
Positive displacement compressors. These compressors are principally similar to the reciprocating compressors, where the volume of air is positively displaced by the piston, lobe, or rotor.
Absolutely correct. Everybody, have you written it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Nice. Aditya Deshmukh, are you there? Roll number C16.
Yes, sir.
Have you written it?
Yes, sir.
Will you
No,
recite
sir.
once again? Will you read it once again?
These compressors are principally similar to the reciprocating compressor, where the volume of air is positively displaced by piston.
Can you read it once again?
Sir, I didn't write it.
Okay. Now the diagram of the single acting reciprocating pump is in front of you. Not pump, compressor is in front of you. And you can see that this particular reciprocating compressor is having similar structure like your single acting reciprocating pump. जर या डायग्रामला तुम्ही 90 डिग्री मध्ये रोटेट केलं तर तुम्हाला असं दिसेल की हियर यू कॅन फिक्स the suction pipe. Here you can fix the delivery pipe, and this is the piston and cylinder arrangement which will move in the to and fro motion, and the structure is similar like the single acting reciprocating pump, and we are going to see it in detail. First of all, we are going to see in detail the structure of this particular single acting reciprocating pump. Now you can see that here the piston and connecting rod arrangement is there, and that piston and connecting rod arrangement was there in single acting reciprocating pump also. जो पंप होता आपला सिंगल ऍक्टिंग रेसिप्रोकेटिंग, त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा अशा पद्धतीचं कनेक्टिंग रॉड आणि पिस्टन अरेंजमेंट आपण पाहिलेली आहे. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Then that connecting rod we have attached to the crank pin, crank pin was attached to the crank was attached to the crankshaft. Am I correct? And IDC, ODC, etc. That structure was there. So you are familiar with this piston and connecting rod arrangement. And this piston we have fixed in the cylinder. आपण हा जो पिस्टन आहे हा कशात फिक्स केलेला आहे? सिलेंडर मध्ये फिक्स केलेला आहे. Then here there is a suction side to which you can attach suction pipe as I have indicated some time before. Here is the delivery side to which you can attach the delivery pipe. Suction side आणि delivery side आपल्याकडे आहे आणि त्या suction side आणि delivery side ला आपण pipe attach करू शकतो. Similarly, you can see that here suction wall and delivery wall is also part of this particular mechanism. This piston, cylinder, connecting rod, delivery side, suction wall, delivery wall, these all were the part of our single acting reciprocating pump, isn't it?
Yes,
sir.
Yes, they were part of the single acting reciprocating pump. But now in this particular construction, you can see there is a quite difference and one additional mechanical element in this particular figure. Which was that mechanical element?
Cooling jacket.
Cooling jacket.
Yes, absolutely correct. Your observation is very nice. Cooling jacket is one mechanical element which is added in the single acting reciprocating pump figure. त्या फिगर मध्ये जर तुम्ही सगळीकडे here one cooling jacket is there. If you will add the cooling jacket, then your mechanism will look like this. And now we are going to see about what exactly the cooling jacket. So you know that in the compressor we are going to take air as an input. Everybody, will you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes. Compressor means we are taking the air inside. And then we are going to compress that air. Means we are adding pressure energy to that particular air. We are making that air more pressurized air. And that air is taken outside from the delivery side. Okay. Now, when you are going to increase the pressure on air, with the pressure, temperature is also getting increased. काय होतं कॉम्प्रेसर मध्ये ज्यावेळी तुम्ही एअरचं प्रेशर वाढवता त्यावेळी प्रेशर जसं वाढतं तसंच प्रेशर इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द टेम्परेचर. टेम्परेचर इज ऑल्सो गेटिंग इन्क्रीज्ड. And when temperature is getting increased, then heat is going to be released. त्याच्यामध्ये काय होते? उष्णता निर्माण होते. टेम्परेचर वाढतं, उष्णता निर्माण होते, and that heat is getting released. And that suppose that heat is more, then you need to cool. You need to keep that compressor cool. कारण कॉम्प्रेसरचं टेम्परेचर वाढत गेलं तर एक सर्टन स्टेज अशीही येईल की जिथं तुमचा कॉम्प्रेसर वर्क करणार नाही. इफ द टेम्परेचर विल बी व्हेरी 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 लार्ज, then your compressor may not function in a better manner, in a good manner, and it may get damaged. So to avoid such things, here cooling jackets are provided, and in that cooling jacket the coolant liquid is stored or circulated. या कूलिंग जॅकेट मध्ये काय केलं जातं? कूलंट नावाचा एक लिक्विड असतो. कूलंट म्हणजे जो जास्त टेम्परेचर ऍब्सॉर्ब करू शकतो आणि त्याचा रेट ऑफ हीट ट्रान्सफर हाही खूप असतो. द लिक्विड विच कॅन ऍब्सॉर्ब मोर अमाउंट ऑफ हीट and its rate of heat transfer is also good. such kind of the liquid we are considering as a cooling liquid or coolant. आणि हे जे कूलंट आहे हे कूलंट आपण काय करतो, वी आर फिलिंग इट और वी आर सर्क्युलेटिंग थ्रू सच काइंड ऑफ द कूलिंग जॅकेट. तुम्हालाही बऱ्याच वेळा माहित असेल की जर उन्हामध्ये क्रिकेट चालू असेल तर बॅट्समन बऱ्याच वेळा गार पाण्यामध्ये रुमाल वगैरे बुडवून किंवा नॅपकिन बुडवून असं मानेच्या भोवती गुंडाळतात. हॅव यू सीन इट?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yeah. So that is not a cooling jacket actually, but that is the mechanism to make the body cool. The heat of the body is absorbed by that particular wet napkin and that is transferred to the atmosphere so that body is not getting more heat. शरीर जास्त तापत नाही किंवा उष्णतेचा जो त्रास आहे तो शरीराला होत नाही. आपणही उन्हात जाताना बऱ्याच वेळा ओलं फडकं वगैरे उन्हाळ्याच्या दिवसात आपल्या डोक्यावर ठेवतो. द रिझन इज सेम. द हीट इज गेट ऍब्सॉर्ब फ्रॉम द वन बॉडी अँड इट इज रिलीज्ड टू द ऍटमॉस्फिअर. सेम थिंग इज गोइंग टू बी हॅपन इन केस ऑफ द रेसिप्रोकेटिंग कॉम्प्रेसर. या रेसिप्रोकेटिंग कॉम्प्रेसर मध्ये काय केलेलं आहे, सो हियर दे हॅव डेव्हलप्ड अ मेकॅनिझम वेअर वी हॅव फिक्स्ड द कूलिंग जॅकेट इन इट्स वॉल. हे बघा, ही वॉल आहे कंटेनरची. कॉम्प्रेसर जो आहे त्या कॉम्प्रेसर मध्ये हे जे आहे हे आउटर वॉल आहे आणि त्या वॉल मध्ये कॅव्हिटी जनरेट करून देअर वी आर गोइंग टू फील द कूलंट. अँड व्हॉट इज गोइंग टू बी हॅपन व्हेन कॉम्प्रेशन इज गोइंग टू बी टेक्स प्लेस, देन that particular heat generated during compression process is absorbed by the cooling jackets. Heat, it is absorbed to the cooling jacket. Like this. Here also heat is absorbed by the cooling jacket. And that particular heat is then released to the atmosphere. जी उष्णता निर्माण झालेली आहे ती एअरला, हवेला, ऍटमॉस्फिअरला एक्सपोज होते अँड युअर कॉम्प्रेसर इज सेफगार्डेड. आणि हीट बाहेर टाकल्यामुळं हा जो कॉम्प्रेसर आहे त्या कॉम्प्रेसरचं जे मेकॅनिझम आहे ते सेफगार्ड होतं. इट इज सेफगार्डेड. हीट विल नॉट बी ऍब्सॉर्ब बाय द रिमेनिंग बॉडी पार्ट ऑफ द कॉम्प्रेसर. हीट इज गोइंग टू बी गेट रिलीज्ड थ्रू दिस कूलिंग जॅकेट. सो द वन न्यू मेकॅनिकल एलिमेंट अँड कन्सेप्ट वी हॅव स्टडीड, which is the part of the single acting reciprocating compressor, and that part is our cooling jacket. So is it clear to everybody, cooling jacket?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now one another name or one another part you can see here. Here there is a one dotted line. Can you see this dotted line?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the space
Yes.
above that dotted line is nothing but the clearance space. What do you mean by clearance space and what is the meaning of this particular dotted line? That part we will study now. See here, whatever dotted line is indicated, your piston will reach up to this dotted line only. Means when your rod is at IDC, तुमचा रॉड ज्यावेळी IDC ला असेल त्यावेळी तो इथपर्यंतच येईल. कुठपर्यंत? अप टू दिस डॉटेड लाईन.
Line.
Yes. It will not move above this particular dotted line. piston will not cross that limit of the dotted line. Okay. And why it is so? You can see that here there is a suction wall which is fitted reversely. Its head is in downward direction. You can see it here. If your piston will reach to this particular position, it can damage this particular suction wall. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So there should be some clearance for the walls to open and to close. And that's why this particular space is reserved in the cylinder and piston arrangement of the compressor. To safeguard this all mechanism of the single acting reciprocating compressor, they have made a construction of piston in such a way that it should reach up to this particular clearance level. Clearance level क्रॉस करून पिस्टन पुढे जाणार नाही याची काळजी घेतली जाते, कारण जर पिस्टन तसा शेवटपर्यंत चालला इथपर्यंत तर here it can create problem to the wall, and if function of the wall will be get disturbed. ते जर वॉल खराब झाले, वॉल काम करेनासे झाले नीट, तर काय होऊ शकतं? This whole mechanism will not be useful and your compressor will not work as per our requirement. And that's why just below to that suction wall, arrangement of the piston is made in a such a way that it will not touch to any kind of the wall, and the border where your piston is going to be get reached, that particular the space above that border is your clearance space. तर आता तुम्हाला कूलिंग जॅकेट आणि क्लिअरन्स स्पेस या दोन्ही गोष्टी कळालेल्या आहेत?
Yes, sir.
Boys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I request you here that you need to draw this particular diagram in your notebook. This diagram is very, very much important because many things, it will be more clear in this diagram. Though this diagram is similar to the single acting reciprocating pump, but there are two additional terminology we can see. दोन additional terms आहेत. एक आहे तो कूलिंग जॅकेट आणि दुसरा आहे तो क्लिअरन्स स्पेस. आता मला कोण सांगेल व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय कूलिंग जॅकेट?
During air compression process, heat get produced and is heat absorbed by cooling jacket.
Yes. And then it is released to the atmosphere. नुसते ऍब्सॉर्ब करून थांबते का? प्रोसेस थांबते का? नाही, ते ट्रान्सफर करतो बाहेर. त्यामुळेच तुमचा कॉम्प्रेसर जो आहे तो काय राहतो? गार राहतो, थंड राहतो, त्याचं टेम्परेचर जास्त वाढत नाही. And what is the clearance space? Why clearance space is required? Who will tell?
Piston move at the
Yeah, piston is moving up to that certain space and to protect, to safeguard the wall mechanism. Suction wall, delivery wall, त्याला प्रोटेक्ट करण्यासाठी पिस्टन तिथपर्यंत आपल्याला पाठवायचा नाहीये आणि म्हणून आपण तो अलीकडपर्यंतच पाठवतो. ओके, इज इट क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. So I request you to draw it in your notebook. Are you drawing it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will see its mechanism, means how it works. So when our this piston will bring at the downward direction, then suction will takes place. Suction will be taken place. And when suction is going to be happen, you can see that here the air, when suction stroke will be in progress, then this suction wall will get open. When suction wall will get open, then the air is taken inside through this suction wall into this chamber. This whole chamber will be filled with the air, and its pressure is very less during the suction stroke. And when this particular piston will move in upward direction, then due to this movement of the pressure, this air, it is get compressed. For example, suppose your piston is moving in upward direction, then air is getting compressed, and that air is providing pressure on suction wall. So when your this piston will reach to this position, the air which is taken inside is getting compressed. की भरलेली जी पूर्ण एअर होती ती एअर कॉम्प्रेस केली गेली, सो इट इज प्रेशराइज्ड बघा. And due to this compressed air, what is going to happen? Your suction wall is going to close, and due to pressure of the air, delivery wall is going to get open. हा जो delivery wall है तो काय होतोय? Open होतोय. It moves in upward direction, and this particular air is taken outside through the delivery side. In the pump, there was also the same mechanism, but we were pumping the liquid. आणि तुम्ही पाहू शकता की सुरुवातीला या सिलेंडर मध्ये जे सिलेंडर भरून एअर होती, ही एअर कॉम्प्रेस करून अत्यंत कमी झाली, पण त्या एअरवरचं जे प्रेशर आहे ते प्रेशर वाढलेलं आम्हाला दिसलं. Means, in a simple way, if you are going to talk, you can say that when your piston is moving in downward direction, suction valve will get open and air is allowed to enter inside the cylinder, and the cylinder will be filled with the low pressurized air. That is the first part in the working. When your piston is start moving in upward direction, this low pressurized air is getting pressurized, and due to that pressurized air, suction valve is going to close, and delivery wall is going to be get open, and highly pressurized air is taken outside from the delivery port and it is collected in the cylinder. आणि ही जी हाय प्रेशराइज झालेली एअर आहे, ही एअर आपण काय करतो, सिलेंडर मध्ये कलेक्ट करतो, and as per our requirement we are using it for our application purpose. So whether principle of working, construction, the concepts like a cooling jacket and clearance space, as well as working of this reciprocating pump, we have conducted in this lecture. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has drawn this particular part, reciprocating
Yes, sir.
compressor in your
Yes,
their
sir.
notebook.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Sir,
Very
can you
nice.
explain it in short again?
In short, once again I will tell you, when your
Yes, sir.
piston is taken in a downward direction, due to the suction, this suction wall is getting open, air is allowed to come inside the cylinder, and whole cylinder will be filled with the low pressurized air, atmospheric air or the gas. When this stroke is completed, your whole cylinder is fulfilled with the gas. And once when piston will start moving in upward direction, this low pressurized air is get compressed, त्या एअरला दाबलं जातं, and that air is moving in upward direction. It is getting highly pressurized. During that process, suction wall is going to get closed. कारण ही जी हाय प्रेशर एअर आहे ती सक्शन वॉलला वर दाबते आणि डिलिव्हरी वॉलला सुद्धा वर उचलते. But delivery wall is going to get open and this highly pressurized air is taken outside. This process continuously going on and highly pressurized air is collected in the cylinder and it will be further used as per the application. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think everybody knows and everybody is using such highly compressed gas in their day-to-day life. Do you know your liquefied petroleum gas cylinder?
Yes, sir.
LPG cylinder.
LPG.
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
प्रत्येकाच्या घरामध्ये गॅस सिलेंडर असणार आहे. उज्ज्वला योजनेमधनं सुद्धा मधल्या काळामध्ये तो बऱ्याच जणांना दिला गेला. तर गॅस सिलेंडर मध्ये सुद्धा जो काही आपण गॅस वापरतो तो हायली कॉम्प्रेस्ड करून सिलेंडर मध्ये स्टोअर करून दिलेला असतो. मला वाटतं 14.2 किलो असं काहीतरी त्या गॅसचं वजन असतं आणि 16.8 किलो हे सिलेंडरचं वजन असतं आणि टोटल काहीतरी मला वाटतं 30 किलोच्या दरम्यान ते सिलेंडरचं टोटल वजन ज्यावेळी सिलेंडर भरलेलं असतो त्यावेळी असतं. And there what they are doing, they are compressing that liquefied petroleum gas and due to highly pressurized atmosphere, the gas phase is converted into liquid phase. आणि आपल्या सिलेंडर मध्ये जो काही गॅस भरून ठेवलेला असतो तो लिक्विड स्वरूपात असतो, लक्षात घ्या. It is in the liquid form and when you will open the knob, the compressed gas is get released and it is converted from the liquid phase to gaseous phase. And when you will ignite the burner of your gas with the matches or with the lighter, then you can see the blue flame around your burner on which you can prepare your food. Have you seen it? Have you experienced it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can see this is the application of highly compressed gas. You can change its phase, you can store it in a container, and wherever you want to take it, you can take it with you and you can utilize over there. It is not possible for we people easily to extract the LPG from the atmosphere and to use it for our purpose. So we are extracting it, we are compressing it. By using the compressors, we are filling that particular highly compressed gas in the cylinders and we are using such cylinders for our day-to-day activity or day-to-day purpose. So is it clear to everybody? Reciprocating compressor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so almost only 2 minutes are remain here. If anybody want to ask any doubt, any question, any query, they can ask in these 2 minutes. Anybody want to ask any doubt? Is it clear to everybody the construction working?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can I stop here today?
Yes.
Okay. So friends, today we have learned about the classification of the compressors and working construction and principle of reciprocating compressor. So I'll stop here only. Thank you very much for attending this lecture with utmost sincerity. Have a nice day. Enjoy the evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.